Yeah, if you're trying to lowball them out, I'm not your guy.
What's up, everybody? This is Drew with Koosh Collectibles. Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we're going on the Shirts Coin Show. I'm going to try to film doing some dealer-to-dealer business and just take you along. Hope you guys enjoy. It's early here and just excited to restock. Sitting on a lot of cash. Want to get you guys some great coins. Let's break down the breakfast, boys. We got iron. We got vitamin D. We got a banana. We got an orange. We got this thing, electrolytes, and creatine.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
I even kept those from last year, so I remember in case you showed up.
Yes, ma'am.
They were 60s.
Do you send this one in yourself?
Pardon me?
Do you send this coin in yourself as well?
I've sent that in 3 times. I've been trying to get that into an 8-holder every time, but I can't get it into an 8-holder. That's what it looks like on the PCGS True Colors.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a special coin.
The color's really nice too.
Absolutely. That's my most stellar coin from a color perspective. What the hell did I do this for? Bought this whole damn thing with one coin in there.
Sure.
You had to pay an early bird pass?
No, I'm with Royal Points.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know you guys. Yeah, this is. I was telling him this is my A&M case for my kid. I told him I'd give him everything that comes out of this thing.
I remember going through, I got into middle school. I'm like, Mom, everyone's getting an Xbox, She's like, great. Now you can go get a job. Pay for your Xbox.
Absolutely.
So ever since, that kind of was the...
Yeah, I don't want him to graduate with debt. I mean, that's just too much of a burden.
Yeah, debt-free is always the best.
You want to see some junk right here? This came from. I'm not going to tell you on whatnot. Every one of those is cleaned. I mean, they're not bad looking coins,
Right.
but even with whatnot, you can't tell. Yeah, I know. Every one of those came back clean.
Where were you buying this from?
Houston coins. Don't buy a coin from him. Every coin he gave me. Every coin. I could show every one of them.
No, I mean,
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
I don't want to talk bad about other people, but he's got a background. If you haven't,
Well, I didn't know that. You're looking for color. This one came back genuine, but they said it was clean. I can't find cleaning on it anywhere.
That's tough because I could see this coin being in a straight graded holder of Paul.
It should have been. Yeah, that toning was so beautiful, and they say it's clean. And I put it under a microscope. Could not find any cleaning on it one way or the other. Yeah, I hate it when I get a bad grader. Are you collecting those older PCGS ones?
Yeah, I have a few customers for those.
Well, you guys are, where are you? You're in Houston, aren't you?
Yep.
I didn't know that he had a reputation. Thank God I found out. I've got hundreds of those things.
Rattlers?
Rattlers, yeah. Hundreds of them. Oh God, the Rattlers are minimally one. I've got a 98%. Well, I've got an eye. I don't buy it unless it's even a rattler. I don't buy it unless it's right. And yeah, that dude, man, $4,000 of junk.
What are you selling your most of your Franklins at that are Commendator?
I bought out the Horde from Heritage.
Okay.
I've got tons of them, but I can lot them up for you if you want them.
Yeah, what are they?
Yeah,
what do you kind of
they're 72 PCGS for them, but I'm not asking for that on the lot. If you gave me 55 a piece for them, I could take all 20 of them. And they're the same thing.
I'll have to look and see. You want to discuss a few prices on these real quick?
Sure.
See if they work or not.
Yeah, if I could shut this now.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
So that's a common date, that 47 is a common date.
Yeah. Got a few better dates, a few common dates.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Oh, the 58D. Yeah, you picked out the best ones.
Picked out ones that look nice, basically.
Yeah, it's a non-mint set. That's what makes it even rarer too. It's a common one. The only thing I'm going to ask for the colored ones is the PCGS asking on it for the colored ones, and or maybe a little bit off, depending on how much you end up buying. And they've all been checked for varieties. I'm a variety expert. I got pretty much every variety under the sun.
What's up, Ricky Bobby?
What's happening?
Not much, man. Chilling.
That's a 7, right?
Yep.
I can let that go for 200.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work for me. I'll set this one back.
So what are you looking to pay for these? I just out of curiosity. Because that's the PCGS asked for a colored coin. I mean, it's a regular coin.
Let me see.
Yeah, if you're trying to lowball them out, I'm not your guy. This one's out.
Yeah, that one's out for now. Yeah, it's probably just too far for me.
What are you looking for? Like, what? Let's start here before we go too far. What would you have offered me for that coin?
Well, I could find one that sells for 150. I could find one that sells for 60. So that's the problem I see. Like this toned one sold for 49 last month, 2 months.
$49?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell. Yeah, if I'm going to end up, if that's the kind of prices people are going to want to pay, then
I'm not wanting to pay that. I'm just saying that's what they've sold for. So that's where I get stuck. That's why I'm saying I didn't need to buy it because there's a big
yeah,
difference.
because that's off of Great Collections.
It's off Heritage.
Heritage does not have very good photographs, and that looks like a terribly toned coin. You have to get it in your hand. But, yeah, that's cool. I understand. We're going to be off, so you might as well just let me put them back. And I'll
All
send
right.
them to the public.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Appreciate the offer, though.
Yes, sir. We had a little bit of an altercation with a dealer. We weren't able to buy anything from him, but we're going to try to unpack a little bit of what was said, what can be determined from what he said, what we said, and why we didn't really meet together in terms of being able to come to deals. And, just something for you guys to understand when you're walking into coin shows. If you want to sell at a coin show, buy at a coin show, everything's important, okay? Everything that is being said is important. What's he saying during this conversation? There's a few words that I pick up on. I bought coins from Heritage. I bought coins from whatnot. I'm a collector. I'm trying to sell these coins to get something else, right? So I'm trying to sell this coin to pay for my college tuition for my kid. All things you need to listen and hear when you're working through this situation, right? What is he telling you? I'm not buying any more coins, right? So he's not buying coins from you. He's just trying to sell. He's a collector. So does he normally work in buying from collectors, selling to dealers, selling to other collectors? Not necessarily. He likes to buy, but he doesn't normally sell. When he talks about Whatnot and Heritage, most of the time that's going to be about peak retail of what you pay for something. Heritage has a lot of auctions, or they can sell to the public to somebody, but most of the time their numbers might be a little high. When you're buying directly from Heritage, they might have bought that from a collector or from a collection, and you're like the third person in line to that. And instead of saying, I'm the dealer that wants to buy directly from that collection, right? So you're the third person. Heritage is almost like that middleman. Whatnot's a little bit interesting also, right? So we offer coins on our website, AkushCollectibles.com, where you can take a look at them, discuss them, and possibly pick them up. Whatnot has a little bit of a different way of doing things, which is completely fine. Sometimes they have a minute auctions, or if someone bids, it extends the auction by 10 seconds. Or there's auctions that are just, they're locked in. So if I put a 15-second timer up, at the end of 15 seconds, you got to put your bids in. You got to win it or lose it, right? And sometimes for me, when I was on there, I'm like, man, that's just not enough time for me to accurately make a decision. But there's other people on there that are much smarter than me that end up buying and selling coins, and all the luck to them. But it's just two different varieties of ways of selling coins that work out for different people. And so let's talk about the coin. So it was a 1958D Washington quarter in Mint State 67. Gray sheet was $55 on the coin, and he said, I'm asking PCGS price guide, or a little bit under that. And so I'm seeing comps between $50 to maybe $140, and PCGS price guide's at $200. So automatically off the bat, there's no way I could ever buy this coin and make a profit. And if I was a collector, I could never buy this coin and see it probably going up in value, because it's already at least $60 overpriced, right? And so that's just one thing, right? So I couldn't really buy the coin, and it was almost one of the most common coins in the case. There's 5 1932 Washington quarters at Mint State 65. They're selling anywhere between $200 and $240, and price guide's $325, right? So just because one person made a mistake buying things too expensively, doesn't mean I should incur their issue and try to pass it on to my customers. I'm not going to pay $325 for a coin that sells for $240. Just doesn't work, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, man, you paid a lot of money, but I just don't think this is where the comps are. This is where reality is. It doesn't matter what you paid for it. If they're selling between $200 and $240, I'll pay you $220. You know what I mean? So I can't live in a dreamland. I can't live in a place where I would say I get to charge anybody whatever I want for a coin. I have to be backed up by numbers. Numbers in a business is the most important thing. We're running a business. So how many customers do you have? How many coins are you selling? What's your sales like? What are you buying coins at? What are you selling coins at? How much profit margin are you making? Those are all numbers. When you run into somebody like this, it's how do I feel, and how much money should I get, and how many customers do they have, right? How many people do they work with on a daily basis, right? He was frustrated with another dealer, so he's talking about that dealer. When we left the table after that altercation, he was still talking about us the whole show. So just not someone I'd work with in the future. That's okay. There's other people that can work with him. Hopefully he can sell one coin at that show. I priced coins at that show back of gray sheet. People still wanted less than back of gray sheet for coins. So he also said, the photos from Heritage were terrible. You guys just saw them. They weren't the best. Something sold for under gray sheet on there, $49. But if you held it in hand, would you pay another $150 for that coin? I would say no. I would say if I bought that coin for $49 on Heritage, I might be able to sell it for $70 with greater photos. But photos or holding it in hand doesn't increase the value of something 4 or 5-fold, right? Someone says this a lot. There's a lot of people that say this, even dealers, collectors. I've been doing this for a long time, so I know what I'm doing. So I've been doing this for a long time. I know what I'm doing. Those things get really close together sometimes. And so we were talking, we're like, just because you've been doing something for a long time doesn't make it right? So make sure you guys are just backed up by numbers before you make a decision. What are they selling for? What does the coin look like? Will it be great in my collection? Will I be able to sell it for maybe a profit or maybe 10% less than what I paid for it when I sell it? That's what we look at. That's what we're interested in. So that's just a few of my points that I wanted to discuss with you guys. Not going to tell you the dealer's name or the collector's name. Not going to shout out their business or anything. They do their own business. We do our own business. That's okay. So we're going to talk to you guys, show you guys more people that we sat down with. We're able to buy more coins from them. And then at the end, we're going to show you guys all the coins that we picked up. So we hope you enjoy the rest of this video. It's probably not for us on that one. It's a nice coin, though. Do you know what you're asking for on that, the $2?
$350 on that.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, perfect. For Casey, bring you some cash real quick. Yeah. You guys paid up. Sweet, bro. First buy of the show. Can't beat that.
Walk around in a minute, see if I can find some stuff.
That's the goal, right? What's up, Jackie? How you doing, brother?
How are you doing?
I'm living the dream, man. Any new subs back from NGC recently, or just the ones from last show?
Yeah, I got some stuff I gotta send in, but I haven't had it.
Yeah, you just gotta get a few hundred Morgans together, you know?
Yeah.
And it'll be worth it. Just in case they details them, you know?
Right.
VF25. Okay. No, depends on the look, I guess.
It looks really good. We wanted 220 for it, so they said
NGC or PCGS?
PCGS 220. He said if Jack passed. Well, they said if Jack passed, I'm game.
220. For what?
VF25. And it looks nothing like that.
What do the VF30 sell for?
All over the place.
Yeah, I guess it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's the one you gotta buy, you know? Yeah, it's a pretty good looking one. Worth paying the money.
It was 235 last time. Now it's not 235. So
What do you mean?
the last time I was here at the show it was 235. Now it's not 235 because.
Time's up.
I have the GSAs up here.
Do you mind if I look at 2 coins here?
Well, yeah, which one?
Totally, man. Watch him like a hawk.
The other guy's okay, but this one, I don't know. The 09 BDD.
Oh, I have them right here.
Yeah, this one's right there.
If I sold them both, we could do.
I remember what we paid on those now.
We had like 20 bucks.
The rate sheet's 165 and you come down $5.
Yeah, exactly, 160.
Oh yeah, I'll be back.
You passed on it?
Yeah, you passed it on. Let me pay.
Okay. Yeah, you just probably not for us on that one. So. Probably not for us on those guys, but I
Yeah,
appreciate
right on.
Just not enough margin, I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's tough with these sets. Even
We're kind of tight on
though-
these particular ones. Some stuff we have more room on, but those ones, I got them from a collector guy. He was so finicky with our pricing on it. And we were trying to get a lot of his stuff. We bought all of this stuff from him, actually.
That's a cool 8 real. What's the story on that one, Keith? One that's right next to
We
it?
just got that.
Same
not too long
guy.
ago. It's a shipwreck coin.
What's something like that worth? Just out of curiosity, I
It
don't
wasn't
really
a lot.
No, it was probably about 140.
Yeah.
Mind if I look it up real quick? I can pay for that if you want to. Yeah. I know people like those a lot, so.
Yeah, it's nice to get them in actual genuine Shipwreck.
They are fairly popular. Yeah, people do like the Urals, and we don't get them that often. It's not a big thing to get in, but sometimes I get flooded with them. Remember when I had a ton of those Urals and I was having trouble getting rid of them?
Yeah.
How much time do we got, Sunshine? 15 minutes. Oh, I have more.
You have a best price. So 140 is your best on that key, or is that?
Maybe $5, but we don't have a lot of.
Yeah, not really.
Sounds good. I'll pick it up for whatever you want me to pick it up for.
Yeah,
So
135. I can do.
okay. Sounds good.
Are you done looking through here? Just
Okay. Yeah. Just pull it out and set it aside. Sounds good.
Yeah, I got.
You ready?
Yeah. Are you?
Yes, sir. We'll try.
What do you have in Mexican?
$95 on that.
Works for me. If you have an extra pen, I can just write it down for you. Wonderful. Here's this next one for you. I'll try to see if there's any more cents real quick, actually, just to save you some time. Here's these three. You want my phone? My phone's still alive, so that's good.
That's 70.
I don't see them that great.
75. Nobody can care.
I got bid for that. It's 95.
Shouldn't be too much.
You know,
It
I
happens.
think about
Can't replace them very easily.
That's right. You only got to buy a whole album for one of those, you know? Is that the 28D?
Yeah. The 53.
Gotcha.
We do that at 80.
All right, have a good one.
70.
Do that at 90. Were you and your brother together? Or
Yes,
on
sir.
Everything?
Yep.
Because he wanted this at 220.
Yeah, we'll just add it to this. Sounds good. At 90, this 92S has the perfect look, you know,
Yeah.
to demand that money, you know.
It hasn't been clean. It's got that nice toning. I like that charcoal green.
Right. What'd you say on this one again? Just
90.
Alrighty. I'll have Casey come pay you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
He's gonna give you some cash.
All right. Appreciate it. I'll set it aside here for you.
Yes, sir. Prices were super fair, so it's kind of hard to. Don't even have to negotiate. It's perfect. It works out.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Here's your pet.
This is a normal reverse. This isn't a reverse of 70. This is a normal reverse.
Reverse of 79, right?
Yeah, it's a those common varieties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you buy it?
No,
Nice coin though.
it's a $700 coin.
Huh?
It's a $700 coin.
What's he want for it?
On the back.
Oh, 1190. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, well, he ain't selling that today. I mean, it's a nice coin. Anything you want to look at, you just holler.
What'd you do to the holder, Rick? Throw it on the ground? You want to crack it out that bad?
Oh, over here. See that? I got this from John.
I know like 10 Johns. What John are you talking
John
about?
Oliver.
Oh, okay. John in the Bible. John.
Are you going to try to buy all my best coins?
Now, these are your worst coins. You gotta get rid of these the fastest.
Yeah, right, yeah. All the better dig coins. Oh, you missed the 89.
I know, it's got that crack in it.
And? What's that got to do with it?
Hey, return that
You
one.
can't open it.
Let me try.
Is 15D a common date barber half tree? I'm assuming so.
Yeah, 15P is tough, but 15D I think it's easier. So.
They're hounding me.
We're going to sell it for more. You are.
That one might already be out of the range there. Just saw one sell for 170.
Well, then it's out of range.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna just save Ricky Bobby some time.
That's what I got in it. What it cheats for.
Ricky Bobby paying sheet for things?
Yeah, this one here I did because I got some good deals. I sold the 95.0 for $5.75. So everything else is free, and I made.
So now you're buying. Now you're taking losses for him.
I'm not taking a loss.
You're just holding on to it.
I'm just holding on to it.
Cool.
Ray Tate.
Huh?
Do you know Ray Tate? He should be over there.
No. Ray? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he's around here. I don't know where he's at. But he's probably up front.
So here's the extent of everything we basically bought at the show. Not a whole lot of stuff, but if you don't go, you don't know. So all this stuff on the tray we ended up buying from that one dealer who was just very fair to us. Everything was at gray sheet or a little bit above that. Just nice, wholesome type coins that other dealers passed on that we wanted to show you guys. You know, stuff like this has a little bit of nice toning to it. You know, 28D, 28S, kind of common stuff, but that's okay. 1904S, just a nice, wholesome look to the coin. We paid a little bit more than we wanted to, but these always sell for us either on eBay or maybe on our website. We have an 1857 Flying Eagle cent. Nice color to the coin, nice mid-grade, nothing too expensive. A better date Indian head cent, 1874, with good detail. 2 1909S Lincoln cents. If you can buy these under $100, most times you can make 10%, 20%. Bought these for a good price too. 1892S. This is the one that Casey picked up from the dealer. Nice look to the coin. Has a big hit out in the field. That'll only be picked up with True Views, but that's okay. So this is what we got from Rick here. This 1879O. Better date, especially in an OGH holder. The other one that we showed, or that he was going to offer us, one sold for $160 recently in a normal PCGS holder. He wanted gray sheet bid, which was $250. Way too much money. It's all about what things sell for. But that's okay. He's going to get that money back to the right OGH collector. No problem with that. 1783 8 real shipwreck. So this one you could see was listed for $170 on eBay. We probably sell this like 10% back of what things are listed for on eBay sometimes. And I know a lot of customers of ours are asking for 8 reals. Just a cool shipwreck. Not going to make a whole lot of money, but keep people interested. That's the main point of going to these shows. 1877 Indian head cent. Always should buy these if you can make a few bucks on them. I think we paid $370 for this coin from a dealer. Probably sell it at $400, $410, something like that. 1957 Franklin. We have about 10 Franklins a week that sell on our eBay. So if I can buy one, make a few bucks on it, and get the orders coming in, get some good feedback on eBay, that's what we try to work towards. But I almost forgot this 1917 $2 legal tender. It's a 45 VPQ PMG. I think sheet was like 200 to 250. Green sheet's way behind though, so it's almost impossible to use it as a marker. I think one recently, I think last year sold for like, I think one recently sold near to $400 that was an EPQ. This one has nice color, hasn't been messed with, a nice good looking note, and so wanted to give this one a shot, wanted to do some business with Blake, and very thankful for the deal on that. And so that's just about everything, guys. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like. Comment your thoughts on the times that we had with different dealers. What do you think of that? What do you think about the points that we made earlier in this video? We'd love to hear that also down below. Subscribe if you're new. New videos coming out every single week. We want you guys to be a part. We'll see you guys in the next video.